Take it too far, now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. I started to get lost at the station where you left. Everything was falling off. Who am I without this man? Oh, fingers crossed at any cost. Knock, knock on wood. I hope I'm better off. I would kick your if I could, but I'm deep, deep down on the bottom of a well. I don't belong, can't you tell? This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. Like a fish on land.
Good morning, good afternoon, how we all doing? My name is Jacob. Welcome back to Tired Reads, or welcome to, if you are new here, and welcome back to another weekend reading vlog. Listen, it was a pretty good week. So I don't have much to complain in that department, but I didn't update you yesterday because my plans yesterday fell through and it was just an off day. So I don't even know if I took any video montage or not, but it is 10:15 in the PM on Saturday, and I am just now getting ready to read it. I spent all day cooking, cleaning, yeah, pretty much all that, doing a little bit of laundry, putting clothes away, doing homework. That's really what took a lot of the time. I was not ready for that. And then I had to help my mom set up the new Wi-Fi router that we got, so I digress. Time to figure out what I'm reading. I actually know what I'm reading. Surprise. It is The Shadows by Alex North. How awkward would that have been if it was turned around? So I started this like Thursday, I think. I got 30, wow. Oh, that's not right. I got 15 pages in. I was like, wow, I got 30 pages in. So this is the author that wrote The Whisper Man, which did freak me out a little bit. Oh, that one scene with him whispering under the door. Oh, that one got me a little bit. I'm excited to read this book. It opened up with this young boy being taken in by the police, being escorted, and they drive past the murder scene where the murder took place, and they like stop in front of it because they want him to see what he's done, basically. But that's all that it really tells us. And it was just setting the scene of who it was. I believe his name was, I don't even think we get a name. So they drive past. That happened then. Now we are in another perspective in the now timeline, following this detective who just arrived at a scene where another murder happened and their bodies like on display in a very grotesque way. So I just like sneeze is like right there. The body is displayed in a grotesque manner, and there are handprints all over the like crime scene, like bloody handprints. I don't really know the significance of that. They were trying to make it a big deal, but I don't know if it was a big deal. So I'm gonna continue reading this. Hopefully I can finish this and one other book this weekend. If I can get a good chunk in tonight, then I'll be good to get another good chunk in tomorrow. So hopefully I can get almost halfway through it tonight. It is like 330 pages. I have faith in myself. I'm gonna put on a face mask because I've been telling myself all week that I was gonna do that, and I haven't. Oh, and this cute book cozy I got. This was part of the summer Ween collection from I forget the store, but I'll put the link in the bio. And if they have, I don't think they'll have them anymore. They probably sold out, but they have these like really cute book cozies, and they have a little pocket in the front, and they fit like pretty big books. Like I think most of my hardbacks can fit in here. I think no, I'm not. Let's see if a fantasy book fits in here. Fantasy book I haven't read. Yeah, I mean she fits. She's yeah. No, I don't think no Brando Sando book is gonna fit in here. Like The Way of Kings ain't fitting in here. But The Shadow of the Gods did, so I want to read that soon. I feel like I read a lot of fantasy in wintertime, and wintertime is coming. I think I think fall I read a lot of like thriller and horror. Winter I read a lot of fantasy, and then summer I read a lot of sci-fi. I think that's like my mood. And then spring I read like a lot of contemporary. I don't plan that. I think that's just how it is. I mean, look, that's a fun, interesting fact. It's just an observation. But I'm gonna put on my face mask, light a fall candle, get to reading a good chunk of this. When I was part of this book cozy, they also sell these like little corner bookmarks where you just like slip it in on the corner of the page. Like that. And you got your bookmark. So now I'm gonna go put a face mask on and read and light a candle. Yes.
Until I bleed. Superstitious, kind of vicious. Oh, knock, knock on wood. I was getting lost. And before I understood, I was deep, deep down on the bottom of a well. Seagrass was all I found. An alternative hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. But I'm deep, deep down on the bottom of a well. I don't belong, can't you tell? This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar.
So I just had to come on here and pause my ASMR quickly because I'm just reading, chilling, you know, face mask done, put my lotion on, and we're reading a chapter about them playing rugby back in the day during gym class, and then this kid turns around to like make a joke or whatever at his friend, and then he gets hit by a van, and I just wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it at all, but whew, 30 pages in it, 40 pages in it got me. I was got. I'm exactly 50 pages into the shadows. We just had a couple of chapters with what's his name, Charlie? Yeah. No, that's not his name. Paul. We had a couple of chapters with young Paul and his school life and how he met his 3 best friends. Well, 2 friends he was always friends with. James. Yeah, he was always friends with James. And he met Charlie and Billy after they stood up with Paul to the kid that was bullying James. Charlie and Billy. Yes. And the kid that was bullying him was the one hit by the van. Like, that really like came out of nowhere. I was not ready for that. But right now we're talking about like he's talking about like, Charlie is talking about like dream journals and how that he's like alluding to something more that like lucid dreaming, and he's alluding to like that the dreams mean something. It does have me intrigued because we've also had like current day Paul visit his mother who's in a hospice center And he's like revisiting his life. So, like his old town and stuff. So I'm intrigued to see where this goes. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow because I am tired. Yeah, hopefully I finish it tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Way back in '84, I fell in love for sure. We never meant to run, had no reason, we'd already won. What you wanna do? Chemicals just.
Hello, it is Sunday afternoon, 2:15, and I've just been reading The Shadows by Alex North. I am 140 pages in, and I'm not really jiving with it. It's not my favorite. So we're following this guy named Paul who's come back to his hometown after his mother was sent into hospice after like just deteriorating in age. She can no longer take care of herself. But we are getting a dual timeline of the past when he was younger and he was in school and his friends committed a murder in the name of a cult. So they're trying to lucid dream to like sync their dreams, and then they make sacrifices to join this person in their dreams. That part's not clarified enough. But so far, like every crime scene, there's these bloody handprints, and Paul has found them in his attic with boxes of newspaper clippings that talk about copycat murders of the same murders that his friends were a part of. And then he just discovered handprints on his door, and he has seen a person in his backyard forest. Then we also have a police perspective from Amanda, who is, doing this stuff of figuring out the crime. She just discovered a body, so things are getting heated up there. But Amanda is this Amanda from The Whisper Man, his other book. They're the same, like, police department. Because, like, earlier on she said something about, like, the case heating up since The Whisper Man. What is it? So I had to double check and make sure that I wasn't going crazy and thinking that I made up this connection. But it's a connection. So far, it's not, like, I'm enjoying it that much. I enjoyed this one much more. I'm hoping to turn it around, but I'm just gonna hunker down and read and hopefully get it finished. So yeah, other than that, just had a chill Sunday morning. Hope your weekend's going well. I don't know if I finish it soonish, maybe I'll pick up another book. Don't know what that book will be, but you stay tuned. We'll get there. Let's light a candle and start reading.
I really lost it, but it's just an illusion, 'cause we're back here where we've been many times. We rise and then we fall. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I...
So I finished The Shadows by Alex North. Oh, and I didn't like it. Not one bit. It was quite boring. I thought the intrigue of this like dreamland where they all meet up in these lucid dreams and they have this mystery man was intriguing, but I don't think, I mean, the explanation for it was good, but I don't like the cause of the disappearance of Charlie Crabtree, who was like the alleged killer of everyone. I also, well, I didn't hate it. I don't know if this is a big spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. If it is, skip ahead. Just get over it. But Jenny, his like lover from his middle school days, was actually the girl that's killed in the opening chapter, and Paul is now lucid dreaming about her, so that's why like in the present day timeline you see that. It's all because he's daydreaming or lucid dreaming. But I am pretty disappointed by this. I want to look at other people's reviews to see what they thought of it, but like coming off The Whisperman, I just loved that book so much. I think it was like one of my favorite books of last year, like one of my favorite thrillers. But The Shadows was just not it. This is kind of sad. But now I need to pick up a new book. But it's also dinner time, so I think I'll go eat dinner. Don't mind the dog barking. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Then I'm gonna pick a new book. And I'll sit on my thoughts of The Shadows. Because right now, I'm thinking it's gonna be a 2-star. I did pick up the audiobook from the library just to speed things up, because I was that bored. Like I said, it's just like disappointing because of how The Whisperman was. So, but another book read, another book done. On to hopefully something better. Fingers crossed. So one more thing before I go to eat. I wasn't scared. I wanted to be spooked and I wasn't spooked. So that, like Whisperman, that creeped me. This, not at all. So there's that. Just thought I added that in.
Good afternoon. It is Monday. I just got off of work. Just had therapy. Ooh, is that to Mr. Chiappo? That is indeed a Mr. Cobb. So we're just going to slow down. Okay, so for me, I didn't pick up another book last night because I couldn't decide what to read. So we passed on that. But I did start Devil in the White City. Okay, so I was a goof and I somehow stopped that recording, so I have no idea what I said, which is infuriating because I think it was really good. I started The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. It's about the Chicago World's Fair, the upbringing of that and how that started, and we get the perspective of the architect and everything that's gone into it and how it came to be. But we also get the perspective of H.H. Holmes, the serial killer in Chicago at the time. I believe he's the one who created the hotel that was like never ending or something like that. And like people died mysteriously in the hotel. I think that's his story. But I'm kind of like just okay with it so far. Like it's just not like I love it, like it's so enthralling, but I am kind of enjoying the storytelling aspect of it. The way that Erik has like told the narrative so far is very interesting because it sounds like it's a fictional story when it's all true stuff, and like the author put a note in the beginning saying like all of this is real, like inside quotations, and if it's not, it's not like from direct journals or anything. So I'm going to continue listening to that throughout the week. going to and from work, school, home, so that. But, yeah. And then, you know, as I was thinking about it last night, another reason I didn't, the big reason I didn't enjoy, not the big reason, one of the reasons is that it didn't spook me. Now this, or Devil in White City, has a chance, because it's a murder, serial killer. That happened. That actually happened. So that has a good chance of spooking me. But The Shadows did not. And I think that's because the ending happened so fast. Like, the whole, like, what should have been the scary, like, part, like, is he gonna make it, is he not, happened so fast, and it didn't logically make sense the whole time. Like, we spent so much time building these relationships with him, and like this whole story, this whole narrative, and then at the end, I just don't truly believe that who actually did the murdering was the murderer. Like, I don't think that was a good part on that part. So that's also why did I tell you I gave it 2 stars? I don't know. I gave it 2 stars. I did. But that is all for me today. I hope you have a one. Oh, let's leave a hand, a high five, the high five emoji in the comments down below. Or you can tell me how your weekend was, how your day's going, what you did over the weekend. Did you read? Let me know. Or put the high five emoji. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful day, night, or whatever. And I hope you have fun celebrating whatever you may be celebrating. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on